In the last few TF2 updates, it really feels like the game is gearing up for another peak of popularity, with the amount of players averaging upwards of 50,000 plus daily. But TF2 has always been good, except for the lack of attention from Valve, but the thing seems in place for now. Back in June, literally one day after I posted the first part of the MVM video, the devs made an announcement to stay into the community. Hey, we need more maps for MVM, and the community delivered. Over several hundred missions were added, and some good and some that aren't, but I'll leave the rating up to Wheezy. But anyways, if you want a quick recap, go check out part 1. Link is in the description down below. So as many of you know, in August 2012, Man vs. Machine was added to TF2. From there, a whole chain of updates to the game mode, which includes cosmetics, drops, and a whole bunch of random crap that Valve gave us. But with their operations, there is a need for more intermediate maps and operations since there has been more people starting to play MVM. Anyways, back onto the subject. But what a lot of people don't know is Valve had been hinting at MVM long before 2012, and today we're going over through those hints and Easter eggs and for the game mode itself. Our first hint is given to us on June 10, 2010 in the TF2 Mac update reveal video. TF2 was being introduced to Mac OS, but something catches our attention. There's a scene where Soldier is going through a crate full of hats, but 24 seconds into the trailer we get a clear shot of a few hats, but especially one of the hats that is shown seems to be a hat of a robot, specifically the hat either of Demo Knight or at least Demo General. Whether that was intentional foreshadowing or not, I'll let you guys decide among yourselves. A month later, in July 2010, the Engineer update trailer drops. We can see Engineer welding and working on some mysterious invention, or at least something to say. Maybe a new century prototype or whatever. But in the background of him, we can see a blueprint of a robotic arm, possibly of a sniper's or scout's arm. And next to it is a robotic head of sniper. This feels like a quiet hint that Valve had already begun experimenting with robot concepts back when the trailer dropped. Anyways, in the future, we could see more of these hints that the devs were dropping throughout some of the trailers. We got the legendary Meet the Medic trailer. While everyone remembers her medic's badass entrance into the battlefield and the birth of Ubercharge, using heavy and practically killing the entire fucking team, the hint occurs inside the operating room. Look carefully in the operating room. There's an x-ray of Heavy with a bomb inside his chest. This might be a nod towards MVM's gameplay. Waves of robots carrying giant explosive payloads that you must stop before they blow everything up. Hot bean! Maybe a coincidence, maybe a tease. Once again, I'll leave it up to you guys. A quick but interesting detail, in a poster for Scream Fortress 3, Soldier is wearing a robot costume. Nothing huge, but another small nudge towards the idea of TF2 robots. One update later, Australian Christmas 2011 introduces the map of CP Foundry. This entire area looks like a robot manufacturing assembly lines, machinery, production spaces. Just 2 major updates later, we finally get the full MVM update. Coincidence? Maybe. But the build-up is definitely there. Okay, so I did cover this in my last video, and I should have, but here we go. The Robotic Boogaloo update, released on May 17, 2013, was the first major community update approved by Valve, and at the time, where the Valve devs slowly started moving away towards other games at the time. But furthermore, this update included 57 robotic-themed cosmetics, since MVM at the time was getting much more popular. But included in this update was a bunch of pictures which were related to this update, and here we go. In the video, there's a scout bot running around with a football helmet, tossing it into a machine of some kind, and having it converted into an improvised armored helmet, implementing probably the idea of robotic armored helmets or something along the lines of that. On the update page, there are a ton of robot-themed visuals. A soldier standing in front of robot heads, referencing Meet the Soldier video back all the way from 2009. A robotic plague doctor with an Archimedes bird bot on top of a pile of dead mercs. Rest in peace, don't be responds. 2 robot bosses tied to a pole with TNT strapped around them while mercs are taunting them. Very valid reason. A wanted poster of 3 robot criminals with a $10,000 bounty. Next, we got a demo bot in a cannon. Ironic. A quick picture of the scout bots with their mother and with Spy checking her out. A comic style panel of a scout bot begging for a hat while Sniper and Demo make fun of him while talking like aristocrats. A small comic where a future engineer warns the team not to open the robot crates, but knowing Soldier, he does. And even a cameo of a Pomeranian dog as the President of the United States. It's chaotic, goofy, and extremely on brand for Team Fortress 2. But it also reinforces the ideas that robots were becoming a major theme even before MVM launched. Even though maybe 1 or 2 of the hints might or might not be off, I like to think all of this was intentional by the devs and by the community themselves. Well, I hope you enjoyed the video, or I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, do me a favor by checking out part 1, and also please like and subscribe for more content in the future.